What's up, guys, and welcome to something I'm gonna say a little bit different because it's not F1 Manager 2023, but it's the new, obviously, EAFC. We're gonna be doing a West Ham United career mode, which I feel like would be a lot of fun. And I'm planning to spend a lot of time on this, especially with, as you can see, the club being known for their academy of football. So we're gonna be implementing that a lot within this career mode. As you can see, we already got 80 million in the budget here. The difficulty we're gonna go on, we're not doing ultimate. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. We're not gonna be doing ultimate. I'm not that great at the game. Well, I gotta be humble, don't I? I'm good at the game, but not amazing. We're gonna go 5-minute halves. Obviously, selling. We're gonna be, I believe, we're in Europe. I bloody hope so. Yeah, we're in Europa League with Freiburg. Not even trying that, and yeah, not trying that either. Not here to get mocked. Negotiation strictness, I'm going to keep it as loose because sometimes that can be a little bit shit with certain clubs, and I feel like it's very unrealistic as well because sometimes it doesn't even let you try negotiate with clubs, but every club seems to be signing players from their rivals here and there, except obviously if you're doing like Real Madrid, Barcelona, or you get the gist. So yeah, we're gonna go into it and look into our objectives. So as you can see here, we got the welcome to the club here and telling us about this new thing about tactical visions. We'll do that in a bit, but first we're gonna have a little look at our objectives for the season. Let's have a little look here. So we've got to assign 4 players in our youth academy, assigned to each of the following positions, pretty much just every position. That shouldn't be too difficult. Get a streak of 5 games with at least 1 goal scored in away matches this season. Hopefully we get a good string of games, but I feel like our best chance might be during the December period. And then sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to the midfield position, which is, I don't know, maybe a defensive midfielder, because obviously we lost Declan Rice and they didn't really replace him. I think they've kind of started to fit like Paqueta in a deeper sort of role, so they can free up Ward-Prowse. Keep player salary growth under 10%. I feel like that would be a lot easier as time goes with our youth coming in. Premier League, finish in a UEFA Europa League spot, and then reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. They want us to go on a little bit of a cup run here, which is I'm all for. And then reach the final of the Europa League. Yeah, that's incredibly realistic. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, no shot. If we can't even reach the final in our own country, why not do it in Europe? Bloody hell. So yeah, that'll be what we'll be fighting for. Let's have a look at our emails here. So we got our first Youth Academy report, which we already have a ton of people in. Lee Hong seems to be our home... Wait, that can't be our homegrown. I thought they give us homegrown, but none of these guys are English. Each and every one of them are from different countries. But Lee Hong seems to be our best bet right now at left wing back, who seems to only be good at pace and physicality, but that is dreadful. That is absolutely dreadful. What am I looking at? He is one of 2 people with the... Wait, this guy is power header and he's 5'8". What am I looking at? Big up Lee Hong though. Who seems to be our biggest project right now. Obviously, we just had a look at the expectations and then some scouts and then nothing important. Brilliant. Let's have a look at the tactical vision then. What type of football do we want to play? Oh, they did actually slightly replace Rice with Alvarez, didn't they? But let's be honest, Alvarez is just nothing like... what's his name? Declan Rice. But where do we actually improve then? When it comes to midfield, I guess Benrahma. I'm not replacing Paqueta or Ward-Prowse. Alvarez recently just signed, and we're not dropping Bowen for anyone. So I guess Ben Rama is going to have to be the person that's going to have to drop, but I don't know who to get left mid. But yeah, let's have a look at our tactical vision. It's currently standard. So we could go gegenpress, but I feel like that's just the generic thing everyone's kind of choosing. So I'm very tempted to go for something like wing play. Try and make the most out of Bowen, because if we play wing play, then that invites Ward Prowse to pretty much come between the lines and create something for us. So yeah, let's go with wing play there. Let's look at this coach management. So we got ideal stars here. I assume that there is more to this. Oh, we've got Kudos as well. We don't need a bloody crucial first team midfielder. But I guess we have to sign one for the objective. Let's have a look at then. So attack. In order to reduce time. Okay, so I understand. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Edward Fox. Hello. What the fuck? Weekly budget. Okay, so we can sign unlimited coaches, which is nice. My word. So we just okay. So say I sign him for okay. So that's 5 stars, and we have 7 stars to go for the attack to make it ideal. Okay. I guess we just keep signing. I mean, I don't feel like there's any challenge to this. Oh, that has gone to 13 though. I'll probably put this guy down here. Oh, we need more in the midfield anyway. Anything offering us a lot? We got a defense here. Help us out on the defense. And I think there was a 4-star goalkeeper. I think we're just going to keep it as 4-star or above. Otherwise, I don't feel like I'm interested. Oh, and then the 4-star here would be perfect. So we got the perfect ideal attack at the moment, which is nice. They don't refresh, it seems. Which is, I guess, good, keeping it from pretty much completing coaching from the get-go. So that's what we're going to stick with for now. So we got ideal for attack, yet the overall's only 66. I don't get that. Let's have a look at the team then. Let's have a look at the team. Who we got here? So we got Areola, who I feel like is very underrated at the moment. Sufal, Zuma, Agad, and Emerson. Okay. Oh, we have so many left mids. We don't need. Ay, mamma mia. I feel like someone's got to go. Someone's got to go. If we're having to bring in a left midfielder, someone has to go. If anything, we need. I mean, if anything, yeah, we just need central midfielders, which is going to be difficult to implement when we don't want to drop any of our first team right now. Oh my god, there is. I think something we might look at is actually converting players to like a cam role, like Pablo Fornals. I feel like Pablo Fornals in the cam role would be quite nice, and then Ben Rama possibly as well. But defensive midfielders, we got Coventry, who's 23 now and 67 rated. Oh, I don't know about that one. Centre backs wise, I feel like we're okay. It's not amazing. I definitely don't think this is European final making team, especially when you have all the teams dropping from the Champions League. But we'll try and make this into a Europa League side, a competitive one anyway. Right, guys, let's have a little look at the squad here, more in depth. Obviously, we went through the first team and everything, had a brief look at everyone, but we'll be able to see whoever's loaned out here as well now. So realistically, only need 2 keepers. Keepers don't really get injured or suspended in this game, so I'm happy with 2 keepers, but I think Fabianski, I'm surprised he ain't retiring. But we'll be using Areola for now, and we might be looking at signing a younger keeper maybe, because 23 and 64 rated and 24 and 65 rated, it's just not good enough. So we'll probably look for another keeper. Areola being 30, so I mean we've got a lot of years for Areola, but realistically we will probably look at a younger keeper. So yeah, we'll probably look around for one for there. Left back, once again, 33-year-old Cresswell, who can play centre back for us, which is nice. Last year of his contract, unsure if we'll be extending that. And then we have Emerson, of course, who we'll probably end up keeping, but I'm not sure about Cresswell. So maybe a fullback, probably a lower rated fullback to fit into that sort of position. For the centre backs, we have quite a couple here. So we got Ogbonna, 35. We're not extending that deal. I can happily let him go after the end of his contract. Kurt Zuma will obviously keep being the captain of this side now. The new captain, obviously, following Declan Rice's move out. And you got Tilo Kehrer, who's actually very versatile. I believe he has like 5-star weak foot. He does, so he can probably even fit into left back for us, which would be quite nice. Mavropanos from Arsenal. Absolutely gigantic. Well, he's 6'4", but still absolutely massive. Has every playstyle under the book, by the way. What on earth? These playstyles are incredible for a centre back. We'll definitely be using him at some point. But when you have Agad, I've actually had a little look, and apparently he looks like he could be leaving for Saudi Arabia. Obviously, possibly in January or maybe at the end of the season. So there is a possibility, if we want to be slightly realistic on this, we might have to move him on. And then here we go. We've got Luis Zal, 21 years old. Doesn't have the hairline of a 21-year-old, that's for sure. Who could actually be a decent little player to have along. 6'2", left-footed. It would be a decent little player to have. Especially when rotating the squad, which is nice. We've got Ben Johnson, who will definitely be keeping. We'll probably look at extending his contract as well. Soufal will be our starting right back for the season, unless obviously otherwise. We'll have to. I feel like with Soufal, we'll have to see how he performs for the season, depending on whether or not we extend his contract. I'm sure we'll be asking for one anyway. Then we have Alvarez, who we've just signed. Jesus, his face is actually incredibly small for his head. Souček will be keeping. Yeah, no doubts about that. Downs, I'm surprised we're not actually. We might consider bringing him back for now, but he is 24 and 71 rated, so we might get a few mil for him if we end up deciding to sell him. But we'll see how he will develop at Southampton for this season. See if he's able to help get him re-promoted. Coventry last year of his contract. There's a lot of contracts needing to be handed out here. Yeah, don't really care. He'll probably... Well, he's 17, so there's a possibility he might end up being in a rotated side, but I don't know. Maxwell Cornet, who has dropped off, by the way, from what I've seen anyway. He doesn't seem to be as good as he once was, especially at Burnley. Ben Rama, we'll definitely be using him this season, unless a big offer comes in for him. I think the same maybe with Pablo Fornals, but I doubt we'll get a big offer because we have another contract that needs extending this season. My God, do West Ham really give any longer contracts nowadays? We have Moore, who looks like he could be okay. He looks like he could be a very good little player for us in the future. Ward-Prowse taking the number 7 shirt. Yeah, we will not be moving him. Paqueta, who's had some interesting allegations the past month or so. We'll be keeping him for now, but we'll see. I wouldn't be mad to let him go, but I would also be happy to keep him as well. I think being our highest rated player as well. So we've got Jared Bowen, 26 years old, will not be looking to move him. A couple more younger players there. Then we've got Kudus, who will definitely be in and amongst the side. Antonio, 33 now. He's on his last year of his contract. Do we extend his contract? I don't know. He's only going to go down in rating from here, even at 33. So we might actually have to look at a new striker possibly. With Danny Ings being at 30 as well. He's dropped off as well. It's a shame because Danny Ings was absolutely elite for Southampton, but things just didn't seem to click at Villa and haven't seemed to click at West Ham. And then we have a couple more younger strikers. So we'll probably loan out a few of these if we can, because their wages are outrageous. But honestly, I feel like I'm only willing to bring in if we sell. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's have a look at the transfer. I've picked a few players out. I say a few. I've picked a lot of players out so far. I'm going to sort them out by position here. So Kyle Walker-Peters wasn't actually picked up by anyone from the Championship. So I feel like he could be quite good. I think they've actually downgraded his weak foot down from 5-star to 4-star, which is an interesting one. Joe Gomez seems very out of favour right now at Liverpool. I feel like he would be a very decent little addition to the side. Obviously being able to rotate from centre-back to right-back, which is nice. I feel like Joe Gomez as well. I feel like left-back would be good for him, but he has the stats to play in the midfield, which is something I'd like. Ryan Sessegnon is actually quite similar, but more, I could also play him left midfield. Calvin Phillips, yeah, I think everyone knows why. Just never going to get a game with Rodri in that squad, so why not put him in our midfield here at West Ham? Especially when it said Alvarez could play centre-back as well, so I don't know, it's something to look at. Basuma, again, just dropped off completely going to Spurs. I feel like he would be a decent little option. Oliver Skipp's been playing well for Spurs, but obviously being English as well, I feel like he'd be a presence, I think, in that West Ham midfield. But I feel like a part of me feels like maybe not, because he is Spurs through and through. But so was Ward-Prowse, and he's moved to, well, not Spurs through and through. He was obviously Southampton through and through, but he ended up moving to West Ham, so. A younger player we're looking at here, Archie Gray, at Leeds. Obviously, being in the Championship would make him a lot cheaper, and I feel like he'd develop well at this club. Obviously, pretty much replacing Coventry, so I feel like it would work. Obviously, with the long ball pass play style there. 17 years old, 4-star weak foot, so I feel like it would be a decent little option. Now, these two here were actually deals that were actually possible for West Ham in real life. So Kostic being one of them, I feel like it'd be, well, he is going to be outrageously expensive, but he's a realistic deal, so that's why I've got him on here. And he would fit the crucial first team objective, which is obviously would help us a lot. And then he would be our highest rated player as well. And then we have Ekitike, who could be the option to end up replacing Antonio and obviously Danny Ings. But who knows? The another striker I've been looking at was Jorginho Rutter. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's French, so I don't know. But look at that. I don't need to say much more. Firstly, in-game face, which is instantly an absolute fucking dub. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 6 foot, left foot. I mean, left foot doesn't actually mean anything because he's got 5-star weak foot. But look at all the things he's great at. Literally everything you want in a striker. I feel like this is almost a guaranteed yes for me. But I want to know what you guys think for signings, because obviously this isn't just my career mode. It's going to be whatever you guys. I'm going to take full-on input. If anyone says anything in the comments, then I'll absolutely take it on board. as I did on the F1 Manager career mode. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got so far. Honestly, there's not really too much else to go through for the start. I guess I can possibly sign some youth players. How much money we got? We got 60 odd mil. I don't actually know where. There we go, youth staff. So I think we already got a 5-star scout. Let's see if we can get another one. We unfortunately can't, but we got the Judgment 5-star, which we'll take, which I decided to decline now. I don't know why. Haven't got a 5-star Judgment, but we can go with Danny Jimenez, who has 5-star experience, so we get more players. Just not as good as the other two will give us. So we'll naturally go to England. And then I think we'll just stick to the UK for this one. Let's go Republic of Ireland, actually. And I'm trying to think, really, what other country they really look at. So you got England, you got your Ireland. Do I just go Scotland? Or do I go France? I'm going to go France for this one. I think I'm going to go France for this one. Yeah, let's go France for that one. So we've got 9 months for them to pretty much try grab the best talents. And hopefully they can be good enough to at one point start for us. Oh, so here we are. With Newcastle United putting in an offer for Agard. £19 million. Right. The thing is, I don't want to make any like big moves right now because I want to hear what you guys think about this. Then again, remember, we're fighting for Europa League, and I don't really want to be giving one of our best players to Newcastle United. If it was for a team in a different country, then I'd probably negotiate a better deal than 19 mil, but I'm not going to send them to Newcastle. That's going to be a very easy no, and obviously rejecting the more offer there. So we got an offer here. Newcastle are just after our players, but they've gone for Aaron Cresswell. Trying to think of their left backs already. So they have Dan Burn. Oh dear. Yeah, they are definitely looking for left backs. Again, I would sell Cresswell to any club bar Newcastle. Like, obviously a possible rival for us for the Europa League spots. So I'm gonna have to say no again. And hopefully clubs other than Newcastle come after our players. We got more offers here. Which we'll politely decline. Wild Prowl's absolutely not going anywhere, and Moore is going to be with us. I'd probably accept a loan for Moore, but I'm not doing anything more. Lucas Paqueta has been interested by Manchester United. Now, do we try and negotiate a better deal? Wait, the offer should be between 32 mil and 47 mil, and they're offering 30 mil. They're Manchester United. If this was realistic, their first offer would probably be like 60, 70 mil. And that's just in the wages. What the fuck? Like, I really don't know if I want to sell him. You know what? I'm probably going to leave it here just to see what everyone thinks about what players we should get. And this is pretty much like an episode 0, I think, right now. So we're not really going into the episode. We're pretty much making everyone aware of that we're doing this and just getting your ideas. So I'm going to leave this offer here for now. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it and see what everyone thinks. So yeah, if you're excited for this new series, then be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and ciao.